Yo, welcome. So, American rapper Troy Ave was recently released from jail and had all his charges dropped in an attempted murder trial in which the actual murderer tried to frame Troy Ave for the murder. And so Troy Ave ended up losing a friend in the entire melee where his friend was shot. He was shot in the leg, and but many persons weren't sure how he ended up with a gun in his possession. But the truth is that he wrestled the gun away from the murderer and fired some shots in self-defense. Now, the murderer is of course in jail, and of course the illiterate persons in the music industry and the selective outrage people in the music industry are blaming Troy Ave for sending the actual murder to jail, and are branding Troy Ave as a snitch. So apparently the right thing to do in this fucked up society is for Troy Ave to have gone to jail for a murder he did not commit, and not for any murderer to be free, but from the actual person who tried to kill him and also kill his friend in the process. Are you following me? I know I'm all over the place, but this is exactly what I'm saying. Troy Ave was the victim. He was standing with his friend in a club. A loser called Taxtone approached Troy Ave and his friend and shot Troy Ave's friend, killing him on the spot, and shot Troy Ave in the leg. Then expected Troy Ave to not testify against him in court, but should say, well, I don't know what happened, and I didn't see anything. I didn't see who killed my friend, and I didn't see who shot me, so that the criminal could maybe go free. And many persons in the media, like some waste man interviewer that I saw on Vlad TV recently, say, Troy Ave should have stuck to street codes. You have some other waste men, who are apparently Troy Ave haters that are saying that, well, Troy Ave, snitched and he's a rat and all of that. How the fuck can Troy Ave be considered a rat? He did not go in a crime with this individual and then decided to inform or snitch on this individual after they both were caught for a crime which they were both in together. So how is it that he's a snitch for clearing his own name? So you are going to tell me that in order to maintain street code or to get street respect, what I should do is, if someone comes in my house and kills my family member and I see them and then the cops catches that person, I should not turn up for the court. I should not testify against this person. I should let this person go free to kill again and murder again, all because I want to say that I am a straight nigga. As a matter of fact, in the event that the cops mistakenly think I killed my family, right? I should know the real killer, but I should take the blame for someone who shot me and killed my family and go to jail falsely for someone who shot my family and shot me. I should go to jail for that, just so that some waste man can try to validate me and say that I am a real nigga. Look, this narrative in the black community needs to go. This is one of the reasons why we cannot progress any further. And this is one of the reasons why people tend to think that black Americans are the lowest value of black people. That is one of the reasons, And as black Americans, we need to do better. We need to do better. We need to rise above these things in our community because it does not look good on us. Troy have had every right to speak against Taxtone. Taxtone was a waste man. He had so much things going on for him to make his life different. And what he decided to do was to take a loaded gun to go into a club and shot two persons and then expected one of his victims to not speak on his name, right? So the victim should go to jail for a murder which he did not commit to set the murderer free. And people have the audacity to be saying Troy Ave is wrong. and Triumph is a snitch. And another thing that I don't understand also, why are some of these persons like Vlad TV and some of his interviewers, why are you so hell-bent to paint other people as snitches, call other people snitches, and then in the same breath say, well, I am a law-abiding citizen, so if I was in that position, I would have testified. So if you're a law-abiding citizen and you would have testified, right? And you are making it clear that you are not a street nigger, so to speak. Why do you feel that you have the authority to speak on street issues, right? If you are a square, then you should have no comment or any opinion on street issues and pointing persons out as being snitches or whatever, while admitting that you would be a snitch. Rick Ross was reported on by Vlad because he had, laid some hands on Vlad TV, and Vlad TV, sued him, reported it to the police and whatnot. But this same person has the audacity to be calling other people snitches and then use the guys to say that, well, I am a law-abiding citizen. Well, if you're a law-abiding citizen, you should not be speaking on street issues, sir. That is out of your jurisdiction. Issues like these you should never comment on. And so, Triumph, I just want to say, don't feel disheartened, youth. You know what I mean? You did the right thing. And any sane person in this situation, you should do the same thing. Do not let a criminal, a murderer, free and go to jail, spend your life in jail because you want to be validated by these suckers and to be seen as a real nigger or a real street nigger, because there is no light at the end of that tunnel. You spend 35 years max in jail, you come out when you're in your 60s, your children are grown and they hate you because you didn't spend that time with them. And they look at you as an idiot for serving time for someone that tried to kill you. They look at you as an idiot. You come out broke, you lose your houses, you lose your property, your life is a total shell of itself. You don't even know technology. It's not worth it. And the black community needs to rise above this bullshit. You don't see that other races doing this bullshit. Cut it out. Rise above it. Rise above this bullshit and don't allow people like Vlad TV and his interviewers to paint you as snitches, because they have repeatedly stated that they will snitch if they are faced in a situation where they have to snitch, and they use the square blanket as a means of validation to say, well, we can snitch because we are squares. Well, if you're squares and you will snitch, do not speak on street issues. Do not brand other people as snitches, because you yourself admit that you are square. So since you're a square, stop commenting on gangster issues. I'm out. Big up Triumph.